Good afternoon, guys. It is Friday, not Thursday. As you know, I had my painkiller infusion, which is part of my pain management. It's kind of therapy. That was yesterday, and I just wasn't really feeling up to vlogging yesterday. I woke up kind of early yesterday morning, and then my mom came around and I was running 2 bags of fluids in preparation for the painkiller infusion. And while I was doing that, and especially after, I was starting to feel so tired and I just crashed. And you know how fluids are, like there's nothing in there. But I actually get kind of sleepy from them because I can literally feel my body working. And after 2 bags of fluids or just one, I'm just starting to get very tired and exhausted. And at the beginning I thought maybe this is just because my body is used to getting tired when there's an infusion going on, because I'm always used to have my painkillers in there and they make you sleepy and all of that. But to be quite honest, I don't think that anymore, because it just feels completely different. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm just getting tired. It's more like exhaustion, and that is just, you can feel the difference if you had a little bit of training. So yeah, so I slept and almost overslept, but luckily I got a few messages on WhatsApp right one after the other and woke up from that. And I was looking at the clock and I was like to my mom, like, you didn't wake me. And she was, yeah, I wanted to let you sleep. And a second later she took a look at the time and was like, oh my, it's so late already. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shower right now. So I took a shower. It was tight, but we made it in time, so everything good. And it seems that doing those 2 infusions might have done something for me, like something good. I'm not as dehydrated, but it's rather obvious that it does not seem to be enough, because I had to be they tried to place a needle in my arm 3 times. The first time it went in, blood went out, infusion went in, but only for like 3 minutes. And after that, it just wouldn't run anymore. It just didn't. So, and it was hurting. So we took the needle out. It was perfectly placed, but for some reason, it didn't work. We took the needle out. She placed another one, also in the right arm. The first one was in the back of my hand, the second in the crook of my arm. So there's that. She punctured the vein, but after that, we don't know what happened, but it was just not happening. So we took that needle out as well. And third time is a charm. This hand again, the left hand in the back of my hand, it worked perfectly. Everything was fine. The infusion ran for not a long time because I was just over it, and I knew I did kind of prepare for this. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this run a little bit faster than usual. I can't stay here any longer. I just was not feeling well. And when I was almost done, I started to have quite a few bad mental problem moments. It's just I was not, it wasn't the PTSD this time, it was the depression, and it was just so strong, and it started to pull me down, and I just reached for my mom's hand and she grabbed it, and I held it pretty tight for quite some time. And on the way home we went to the grocery store, and I think it did me some good to be just out for a little while and longer and just breathe in a little bit of fresh air more, and it did lighten my mood, so that was good. After that we went straight back home to my place. My mom wasn't feeling well as well, so she took off after that. She asked me if I still needed her, and I was like, no, it's fine, go home, you know, rest, take care of yourself. And yeah, but I just couldn't manage yesterday, and I think that's fine. So, you know, today I'm trying to catch up on rest, or on sleep rather. Only problem is I have been awake since 4:30, and now we have 2:30 p.m. So, you know, kind of has been a long day already. I ran 1 bag of fluids today. Not sure if I will run another one. I will probably try to drink something and, you know, just see how far I get. And if I should need another bag, I will do that in the evening. And I think it might be overall the smarter decision to, you know, do 1 bag in the morning, 1 in the evening. And if it's not enough, maybe a 3rd one in between. But the only problem I have with that is that I have to place a needle twice in my arm, because you can't really leave a butterfly needle in for that long. It's just not really working. But yeah, if it helps, I'm willing to try, and guess we will see. I don't know, it's just, yeah. I would definitely, I have a new appointment on, I think it's Tuesday. I have to look it up. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. I will see my primary doctor, and I will talk to her about the port. So I really just, by this point, I really just wish I had the possibility, or, you know, I had the option to just stick a needle in my chest for a week. And, you know, I'm just at a point right now where it's getting really nerve-wracking, and overall it's just, there's so much going on with my health, and it's not just the fibro, it's not just the PTSD, it's not just, you know, my stomach stuff, it's so much more, and it's just, it's a lot, and I have to deal with it one day at a time, one problem at a time, one step at a time. So I will try that. So Tuesday I would see my primary doctor, talk to her, and yeah, just try to find a way. And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, we'll have to find another way. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for me for now. Oh man, just feels like I'm running. I keep running and running and running, but instead of, you know, coming closer to a goal or, you know, a place, like the finish line, I keep running and I keep falling behind everyone else, and it keeps getting worse. I have a feeling like, you know, stepping back, but not really moving forward. And that is what bothers me the most. And I really started to think about the possibility, which is something I want to talk about with her on Tuesday as well, of maybe coming back to therapy to her, as long as I'm not able to, you know, continue with trauma therapy. I clearly can't go on without any therapy at all. So I will ask her if it might be possible to transfer that back to her, and yeah, we will see. So, see you later, guys. Good evening, guys. So, I am trying to figure something out. I've been awake for so long by now. Shh. It's too early. Sorry. My cat is complaining, even though she ate very well this morning. So, trying to figure out if I should go to bed very, very soon, try to get some sleep, or if I should try to be awake for as long as possible today, which probably wouldn't be that long. I'm not sure though. And to try to, you know, catch up on sleep during the night, or if I should just take something, go to sleep at my usual time, and, you know, try to just space out till tomorrow. But the thing is, I'm taking something in order to sleep every night, and I can put something on top of that. It's not like dangerous or anything, but you know, I would rather prefer not to do it. But on the other hand, I really need a decent night of sleep, and I'm kind of afraid that my lack of me being able to get sleep is not really like because I'm exhausted, or like not exhausted, because I am exhausted. I'm done for. I don't really have the energy, obviously. I am in pain, more than one kind of pain and all of that, but yeah. And I'm on my period at the moment, which, if you might remember from last month, I talked a little bit about what it does to me with suffering from fibro and getting my period. The few days before, during, and after are pretty rough on me, so not so great. Now I'm thinking just, you know, I'm getting really tired, obviously. So I'm trying to think, maybe I will, you know, get up, do a little thing I just did, run the numbers for this month. That's just something I'm always doing, you know. I have my my money that I have to pay every month is all figured out. I have a list of it. I just, you know, calculate all the money I got and minus all the expenses, and then I, you know, try to figure out what else has to be done with, done. Like this month I have to pay a little bit over 50 euros to pay my insurance, so I will get that card that I will not have to pay like extra like this amount that you always have to pay in Germany with every prescription you're getting that is covered by insurance, there's always that little part that you have to cover yourself. And if I pay those 50 euros at advance at the beginning of the year, I don't have to pay those costs during the whole year. So, which is much better, because I rather pay 50 at the beginning of the year than hundreds over the course of the year that I just don't have. And I'm not the only one with that, so you know. But yeah, so I ran the numbers, I checked everything out, I did take care of that money I have to pay the insurance, so I should get my card like maybe in 2 weeks tops. They're kind of fast with that usually. So there's that. And yeah, this month should be okay, especially with my mom helping out so much and with me not being able to eat really or drink. But yeah, I really wish I would just eat and drink and, you know, pay the money I have to for that. But situation is what it is. So yeah, did that. I uploaded the vlog. I edited yesterday. I wanted to edit today as well. I'm not sure if I will, but I started earlier, so I think I really have to get up or I will be falling asleep during the next few minutes. So I guess I will get up and maybe clean the dishes, and after that I will see if I can manage to edit a little bit of that vlog. And yeah, just really want to get a hang of everything. And I know it's weird, but I wasn't really able to carve my pumpkin before Halloween, and I'm not exactly like conventional with a lot of things, so I will probably just carve it tomorrow, or you know, over the weekend, and put a candle in it, put it outside, and just enjoy it for as long as it, you know, as it stays there. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I think I'm getting... I don't want to say it because I thought it earlier. I know I didn't say it out loud. I wasn't thinking a lot about it, so maybe it's just gonna go away for good, which would be great. But yeah. All that yawning. But this time I'm really tired, so. But yeah, it really was a lazy day for me. Like, just, you know, try to catch up on some rest, but I'm afraid it didn't really work. Well, you'll see how the weekend goes. Oh, my mom tried to call me earlier, but I'm not sure if I can manage to call her back yet. Just not really in talking mood, like with anyone. Guess my depression is actually like getting the better of me at the moment, and yeah, can't do much about it now, so I will keep pushing on. But yeah, it's like not even 6:30 now, but I will now say goodbye to you because I'm very sure that I won't be able to do it later. So good night, sleep tight. I hope you get a good night of sleep, and remember to keep on fighting, and we see each other tomorrow. Good night. What? Want to say good night as well? There you go. Good night.